22 things men always notice about women. Every person, male or female, has a certain something that they find attractive in the opposite sex. Some might notice the way a person walks or how they sound when they laugh. And there is not one specific thing that we can pinpoint, but rather a plethora of them. Of course, to make a real connection with somebody takes plenty of time. And here are some of the initial draw cards that men usually notice in women. 22. It's inner eyes. A whopping 70% of men will tell you that they notice a woman's eyes first. Research has proven that men are initially drawn to the eyes before the chest area, which is understandably hard to believe. Murine Eye Drops commissioned the study, which said that eyes came in first, smile second, and chest area third. The study confirmed that men were more drawn to eyes like Cheryl Cole's and women to eyes like George Clooney. 21. Smile. It's contagious. As mentioned in the prior post, the smile came in second when it came to what men noticed initially in women. Anybody who smiles is considered more attractive, and that goes for men and women. Women that are smiling are way more approachable and are generally friendlier and easier to converse with. Ladies, just make sure your pearly whites are in tip-top shape. 20. Let your hair do the talking. Considering how much time, money, and effort we put into our hair, I'd be horrified to hear that it wasn't on the list. But here it is, hair. Of course, men notice how great our hair looks, but they're probably none the wiser as to how much effort goes into making it look that amazing. We can't give you a specific style that works, because it depends what suits you best and how well you carry it off. As long as it's clean, healthy, and smells great, you're bound to be noticed by the opposite sex. 19. Laugh out loud. No, really, do it. Men love to hear you laugh, especially if you're laughing at one of their jokes. It makes them feel funny and confident. However, don't be extra and laugh at every little thing he says, because he can pick up if it's fake, and it can just be super irritating. 18. Read my lips. This really goes both ways, and as a rule of thumb, you can be guaranteed that men are attracted to a woman's lips. And it makes sense because scientists confirm that our lips say a lot about our personality, which we may not even be conscious of. Full, luscious lips are said to belong to people who are really good at looking after others, so men are drawn to them naturally. Regardless of the shape of your lips, keep them well moisturized and soft, and no man will be able to resist them. 17. If the shoe fits. When it comes to shoes, you may not have realized that men do indeed notice them. Maybe he likes a more casual sneaker look, or he's into training so he's more attracted to a girl wearing a decent pair of trainers, or he loves toes so likes open sandals. There is no specific shoe, but the main thing is that you are comfortable in yours. No point wearing a pair of killer heels to impress a guy, and you can't walk a few feet in them. He'll be way more impressed that you are yourself than in the heels that just don't work for you. 16. A weighty issue. It's tough to hear, but it's the truth. Guys do notice weight. Again, there is no one size fits all, so we're not saying be a stick figure, but ensure that your body weight is good for you. Besides, even if you are on the heavier side, if you're confident in yourself, that's all that matters, and guys will notice that too. However, if you are on the heavier side and you're not happy with your weight, then do something about it, but do it for yourself and not for a guy. You'll manage to maintain the results for a lot longer because you're doing it for you. 15. My eyes are up here. The chest. There's no denying that men are generally attracted to this area, so there's no point skirting around the issue. But I'd like to emphasize that it doesn't need to be big to draw attention. A good chest area is considered a sign of youth and fertility, so make sure you get the right support for yours. No point being uncomfortable in push-up bras with wires that feel awkward. Also, if you get yourself fitted properly, you'll be amazed at the difference a decent bra can make. 14. Keep it clean. It goes without saying that men are attracted to cleanliness and vice versa. Nothing attractive about any person who doesn't take care of themselves properly. Dirty, rumpled, smelly clothes are a huge turnoff. Greasy hair, dirty nails, and bits of food stuck to your shirt are also not great. Men usually get most of the flack when it comes to hygiene, but women can be bad too. Oh, and that includes keeping those teeth cleaned and flossed. If you're not doing it for a man, at least do it for yourself. 13. She walks like Rihanna. The Wanted knew what they were talking about when they sang that song. A confident walk is always a sexy walk, and you can't go wrong with pulling your shoulders back, chest out, and straight back. Any slouching, hunching, feet dragging, and so on is not going to attract anybody. 12. Attitude is everything. And if you have a bad one, it's not going to do you any favors in gaining attention from men. Men can quickly pick up on a woman's demeanor, and if it's not warm, friendly, playful, and inviting, he is going to chat to someone else. Guaranteed. And it's not just applicable to men, but trying to gain friends will work in the exact same way. 11. Be real. This could swing either to your personality or to your physical attributes. So let's focus on the physical side of things for now. There's a great meme that says, before you date a woman, take her swimming. That way you get a good idea of how she really looks. If she's full of hair extensions, fake eyelashes, nails, and so on, you're sure to be dealing with someone who is super high maintenance. The more natural you are, and we're not suggesting go without makeup, as if, but rather more natural colors, the more likely you'll get noticed and also have men sticking around. 10. Leg it. No surprises here, legs are certainly a draw card. And again we stress, you don't have to have legs up to the sky to draw attention, as every guy has their own preference. What is important is that they're healthy, strong, and shaving wouldn't go amiss either. And when your legs look great, you'll feel good about yourself, and you'll emit feel-good vibes. All the things that guys do notice. 9. Keep it stylish. There's no hard and fast rules when it comes to this one, and you don't need to go out and replace your entire wardrobe. Rest assured that a man isn't going to really notice whether you're wearing a name brand top or not. If you feel comfortable, he'll notice. If you try to look nice, he'll notice too. And we can't stress enough, if you're uncomfortable wearing something that is totally not you, he'll notice that too. 8. Voice of reason. I know we don't have too much control over our voices, but we can control the tempo and the volume of it. It's not pleasant to hear high shrieking, whiny voices, and those things we can control. When speaking, take it slowly. Okay, not too slowly that they switch off, but don't rush over your words. And if you don't have one of those slow, deep, melodious voices, not to worry, you have other amazing qualities that will shine through. 7. Skin deep. It goes without saying that clear, healthy skin is far more attractive than spotty skin. And yet, it can be one of the most challenging things to achieve. You're either born with great skin or born with problem skin. And give guys a little credit though. And even if your skin is not perfect, make every effort to eat healthily and drink plenty of water, and your skin will be the happier for it. And men will notice that you're trying. 6. Get the joke. A sense of humor goes a long way, and it can be a bit intimidating being with someone who has no sense of humor, or who doesn't get all the jokes. We mentioned that guys love it when you laugh at their jokes, but they also love hearing your jokes or having you tease them too. So even if you have a dry, more sarcastic sense of humor, that's totally fine. As long as you're willing to crack a joke occasionally, you'll be just fine. 5. Look good in muscles. Sure, guys might not like a girl who is totally ripped, but they do like to see a woman with a little muscle. It's a clear sign that she looks after herself, and it gives a way better, more defined body shape. Plus, if you're doing it for yourself, your body will reap the benefits and you will live a longer, healthier life. 4. Keep it friendly. A guy will always notice a girl's group of friends. Why? Easy, because her friends will be able to give a lot of information about her. So if your friends are wild party animals, it would give the impression that you are too. However, it's not a deal breaker, but just something to be aware of. 3. Smells good. Smell is super important when it comes to picking up a mate. A guy or girl could never be with someone else if they didn't love their smell. It would be impossible. And we're not talking about perfumes, as they can only disguise so much. We're talking about pheromones, and you can either match with somebody or not. Other things do help too. I'm sure you've been completely attracted to someone and they have a certain smell that tends to stick in your mind. Whether it's their shampoo, their hand soap, or even a strange thing like the brand of mouthwash they would use. Smells are a definite turn on or turn off when it comes to men noticing women. 2. Reaching new heights. Men will always notice the height of a woman. Most men don't like dating a woman that is taller than them, for a multitude of reasons. And generally, they're with women who are shorter than they are. Again though, it's a personal preference. Some guys love tall women, and some guys love more petite women. There is no right or wrong height, so just be happy with yours and the right guy will notice. If you're a guy watching this video, what is the first thing you always notice about a woman? Let us know in the comments below. And now it's time for number 1. Love yourself. And most importantly on this list is just to love yourself. You don't need the validation of another to make you feel good about yourself. If you really want a man to notice you for you, then love yourself. The rest will happen naturally, and then you know that the man likes you for all the important stuff, and not for what you're wearing, or how long your legs are, or how big your chest area is. And liking who you are is of the utmost importance. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button over here and subscribe for more videos over here.